Hello my witchy friends, welcome back to my channel. Psychic Green Witch here. I just wanted to do a video this time on making my Hecate candle, conjuring candle. I have been trying to work with Hecate and looking for signs for that she wants to work with me, and I have what I believe an answer from her, which is a yes, because I've had plenty of signs that I feel are related to her trying to get to let me know that she wants to work with me too. She wants to help me with my issues. I have run into many of polecats along the way, like almost every day for like a long time, coming back and forth to work, and the smell of them and everything, which is she's associated with them. I didn't think anything of it until now, but now I'm starting to think, and I'm seeing a lot of deer just, I know they run out in front of cars and stuff, but they'll just like stand there and stare at me. Even when I'm not in my vehicle in certain areas, deer will come around. She's also associated with them, so I feel like I've gotten a big fat yes on us working together, but I'm also trying to honor her, and by making this candle and do a little ritual also to show her my dedication and how I feel that she's, I don't know how to describe it. She's just wonderful, and I want to work with her, and I want to learn from her, because I feel like she has a lot to teach me. Because also I have gotten more, just out of the blue, more I don't want to say defensive, but like putting up my boundaries, letting my boundaries be known that I have, and respecting myself, and she's known for that as well. And I feel like it's because of her presence, it's helping me be stronger and to get through this, and I thank her for that, and I want to show her my appreciation by making this candle. And also I'm going to dress another candle that's a black candle and do a ritual on my on my altar, to put on my altar, and as a thank you to her and everything. So this video is about the making of the Hecate conjuring candle that I have I've made, or well, I've made ones before, but this one I'm gonna try with a different size jar. I don't know if I have enough wax, but I'm gonna try, and we'll see how it goes. But before that, I wanted to also show my plants that I have. I have a money tree. I also have an aloe plant and a basil plant, and I'm gonna spray them with this solution that I have, because they've been having some pest issues, that I made myself of apple cider vinegar and a little bit of dish soap mixed together. I looked it up because I wanted something that wasn't going to harm my plants, but will get rid of the pests and help keep mold and stuff off of them. They're doing well so far, I think, but I don't have I haven't had a green thumb, but I'm working on it and studying and trying to do better, because I really like doing green witchery, kitchen witchcraft, and also having my plants and using my herbs and all that. So I'm going to show you that now. Here we have my plants, my money tree, which is actually my daughter. She picked it out, but I've been taking care of it, and she hasn't paid much attention to it, so I consider it mine, because I've been caring for it and playing music and all, just different tricks that I've heard that work to help plants grow and thrive. Been on kind of a watering schedule, just using my intuition and feeling the soil and seeing when the top layer is dry or like a couple inches down, then I water them, because I don't want to overwater them. And here's the solution that I have. The solution that I have that I made of the apple cider vinegar and a little bit of dish soap to make it stick. I've used it a couple times and it seems to be doing well keeping the pest off of it. I think I've heard that mint also can, but don't quote me on that. I'll look it up and make sure. But I'm gonna spray the leaves and the soil. Oops. I kind of got off track with the camera trying to do it because I'm holding it. Because that's the best way I found to do this part of the video. Oh, it's a little off focus. And my basil, we're gonna, if any of the spray gets on the washer or whatever, I'll just wipe it off. So it's not a big deal. There you have it. I've sprayed them down. I'm probably gonna spray the soil a little bit more, but I'm gonna put the phone down so I can do that a little bit better. I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. I also thought I'd make me a cup of tea before we start on my conjuring, Hecate conjuring candle making video. So I'm gonna be making tea first, so I have something to drink. Okay, just place that in there. Camera's a little shaky because I'm trying to do it with one hand. So we'll let that steep, and then I'll be putting some of my wildflower honey in there to sweeten it just a little bit, because I find the honey sweetens it and just as well, and I don't have to add a whole lot of sugar, just a little bit of honey, and that's good enough for me. And sometimes I add a little bit of milk to it, but I don't think I'm gonna do it this time. The tea that I'm drinking is called Vanilla Camoro or something like that, and it's very good, very tasty. So now I'm going to add in a little bit of honey, not a whole lot, but a little bit. So I'm going to show you that process. I'm sure you know how to do it, but yeah. Okay. And we'll stir up the tea. There's my cup of tea, and I'm gonna drink that while making my candle. So now, without further ado, I'm gonna begin the process of making my Hecate conjuring candle. These are the herbs that I'm gonna be using in my Hecate conjuring candle that I'm gonna make. The herbs are rose, chamomile, and lavender, garlic, just a little bit, and mugwort, and dandelion, and mint. That will be going into my conjuring candle, my Hecate conjuring candle that I'm making. These are just some of the supplies that I'm going to be using for my candle. The sticky things that go in the bottom of the jar that I'm going to use to stick my wick to. And there's the jar that I'm going to use for my candle. Okay, here's the jar with the wick in place and the little wick holder thing so it doesn't move when I pour the wax in the jar. I've got some little pentacles I'm gonna put in my candle as well. There's a crayon that I'm gonna be putting in to create the color for my candle. It's a nice, easy, inexpensive way of coloring your candles. And here's the example of the double boiler method we're going to use for melting our wax for our candle. I'm using beeswax right now. I do have soy wax as well, but I wanted to make a beeswax candle this time around, so we'll see how this goes. I just got to let it start heating up here. And here is our Hecate candle in progress, in process. And we're with the herbs, and I just mix those on in, and when it melts they will go down in there. And I have the scent, which is oak, which is from wax melt thing that I put in there. So our candle is almost finished. What will be left will be us pouring it in the other jar with the wick and then adding the color. Okay, my witchy friends, I have added into the other jar that I'm going to pour my wax into. I've added in the crayon for the color. I don't know if you can see it there. And then it's kind of not focused very good. The little, the pentacles that I have placed in there also for the extra protection. So when I pour in the wax, it will start melting and coloring, and I can kind of mix that, and the little pentacles will be in there already, and the herbs are already over in the other double boiler with the wax melting. Here's the candle so far. It's melting down pretty nicely, but it looks like I may have miscalculated on the size of the jar, and the candle's gonna probably not fill it up as much as I was hoping. But trial and error. I mean, you gotta try different things, see if they work or not. So now I know I need more wax for one of the size of this jar, because of my last ones were much smaller. So, but it's coming along nicely. We're almost there. So, change of plans. I added the crayon, the color, right directly into with the wax that's melting with the herbs, because beeswax sets pretty quickly, so I didn't want to have the color not melt all the way in there before it got solid. So that's why I did it that way, and it looks pretty messy, but it's melting on down, and I think it's gonna make a pretty good candle, but I think it's gonna make probably only half or less of this jar. So I really did miscalculate on that one. Oh well. Well, I have smaller jars I'll probably use next time. Now here's the final candle. Here's the final candle. It didn't make quite as much as I thought it would. It's starting to set and look pretty good. It's turning kind of white-ish instead of black. Maybe I should have used a different wax. I don't know. But here's the herbs that are in there and all. I'm just waiting for it to set. It's not too bad a candle, but I think I'm gonna practice a little bit more with some other sizes and stuff, because it's not one I would want to sell, but I would use this for my own practice and my own use. Yes, I would. So there you have it, my friends. That's how you make a Hecate conjuring candle. It didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it, but it's still a pretty nice, decent candle. I do need to trim the wick up a little bit, but that's not a big issue. I'm gonna use it in my ritual for Hecate, and along with another black candle. Well, the candle I made didn't quite come out as black as I wanted. It's more of a gray, but it'll still work. And I think she'll really appreciate it, and that she'll really like it. And I just wanted her to know that I'm really appreciative of all her opening my eyes to a lot of things, that I don't have to accept things the way they are if I don't want to in my life, and I can change it, and I need to set boundaries, and that's what I'm doing. So I hope you have a safe, magical, wonderful night, and I will see you on the next video, hopefully. And please subscribe, please hit the like button. It helps me out so much. And I appreciate you all. I really do. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.